How's it going, everyone? It's Gavin from Balls to You, and we're back with another base morph series, and this one's going to be focusing on the Orange Dream. Now, I've had a few people ask me, the difference between Orange Dream and all that sort of stuff, so I'm going to try my best to explain it to you here. Unless you've seen one in the flesh, it's going to be very difficult, and as always, as typical, this one's in shed, but we'll try and give as much clarity on this gene as possible. It's a very underrated gene in the UK, not many people working with it from what I can see and what I've seen. So I'm going to try and push it forward here. There's not many combos that I have with the Orange Dream because I've started from a base morph and I'm working away making my own combos because obviously I want to make the best combinations that I can. So moving swiftly on, let's get into it. As you can see in front of me here, we have an Orange Dream. Now, most people would look at this and think that just looks like a normal ball python. First thing I want to point out is it's very banded, okay, very few alien heads, okay. Again, the bandedness tends to go over the dorsal. The the black pigments tends to be very black and bold, okay. With the Orange Dream, the orange comes from the belly and moves upwards, okay. So you can see that there. So as you can see, like I said, the orange moves from the belly upwards towards the dorsal, okay. So that's what you're looking for. Again, what you're also looking for is, it tends to be more on the tail end that the orange is a bit more pronounced. Again, this guy's in shed. There are people out there that said, obviously, or say that they have like pied markers or pied tracks. Well, here's one not het for pied, and obviously, as you can see, it has pied tracks. Okay, and again we have this orange coming up from the belly. So what I also find with the Orange Dream is they tend to have a head stamp. Okay, it doesn't necessarily mean it's, sometimes it's quite it's not very pronounced, but as you can see, there is a head stamp there. So if you bear with me, I'll get a normal and I'll show you what a normal looks like compared to the Orange Dream. Okay, here we got a normal ball python. Okay, obviously, like I said before, this one's in shed, so it's a little bit unfair comparison. As you can see, there is a difference how the pattern looks, and again, the blacks a little difficult to see, like I said, because this one's in shed. But again, you can see the difference in the pattern, what you're looking for. Okay, again, this one is actually het pied. Okay, but again, the orange, there's no real orange coming up from the belly there going up into the dorsal, whereas the Orange Dream, it is more orange. Okay, as you can see, again, this guy's in shed, so it's a little bit unfair, but so there we have a normal. What you're looking at, like I said, is the pattern, okay, and here is an Orange Dream. So let's do some combos, so bear with me, I'll grab some combos. Okay, what we have in front of us is an Orange Dream Fire. So all we've done is added the fire, which obviously, as I've said previously, gets better with age. It's a brightening gene, okay, so brighten things up. So basically what it's done, it's taken the Orange Dream and it's just blown the colours, to this nice bright yellow and orangey snake. Again, it enhances the head pattern because, again, the fire also has a head stamp. So, and the Orange Dream has a head stamp, so again, it's just enhanced that even further. Again, this will get better with age, so the more it grows, the better it will look. Again, we have that same sort of pattern, okay, that the Orange Dream shouts out. This one is a possible blade as well, so but anyway, so again, as you can see, from the pattern, okay, so if you take away the fire, you can see it's Orange Dream, and obviously I know it's Orange Dream because I produced it. So what I'm trying to say is, just by adding a simple gene will make a massive difference to the Orange Dream gene itself. Normally the best thing to add with Orange Dream is fire or yellow belly, but there are a few other genes which will actually enhance this tenfold. So on top of that we could put yellow belly, and obviously we should amp it up even further, and then on top of that we could stick a spider gene, which will obviously, the spider gene is a pattern mutation, but I do class it as a gene that also brightens combinations up as well. You just have to excuse the background noise, my little daughter's in the in here trying to make a mess, bless her. So that's the Orange Dream Fire. So let's get another one out. Okay, now we're going to add Spider. So we're going to take away the Fire and add Spider to the Orange Dream. In fact, I might have to move this little guy out of the way. Okay, calm down. So I've just woke this guy up. So here is a Orange Dream Spider, aka the Dream Bee, and as you can see, it's really reduced the pattern on the spider, and it's also reduced obviously the head marking, and obviously with the Orange Dream on top it's just boosted like sort of this goldy colour that the spiders do have. So the orange has amplified the gold from the spider. Now obviously on top of this one we could start adding stuff like yellow belly. We could even put another dose of Orange Dream on top, which will obviously you know, refine the pattern and make it even more less of a pattern there, reduce the pattern. Or what would be awesome would be to stick another gene on top that gets better with age, something like Enchi. So if we had an Enchi Orange Dream and drop that on top, so we've got double Orange Dream, we've got Spider, and then we've got Enchi, it would just look phenomenal. And that's even, you know, that's not even adding fire or yellow belly into the complex. So just simple 2 gene animals, and thinking where you can go with these 2 gene animals will make a massive difference to your projects. You always, and I always advise people to think, you know, 3-4 years down the line, not next season. What you want to do is next season, for example, you want to make the ingredients for that project, which is going to happen 3 or 4 years down the line. Okay, so like this guy, for example, he's part of an ongoing project. The same with the Orange Dream Fire. He's also part of an Orange Dream project, but again, that's like 3-4 years down the line. And then once I get to where I need it to be, then I'll start introducing it into the recessive stuff like Clown, Pied, you know, Ultramel, all that sort of stuff. You know, once I've got my combinations and I've got to where I want to go. So in actual fact, that 3-4 year project has now turned into you know, like a 5, 6, 7, 8 year project, which is fantastic, because that just means the longevity in your project will just keep you interested and keep you going. So that's a quick glance at the Orange Dream. Okay, I've got no other combos at the minute, unfortunately, but as you can see, just by adding them 2 simple genes make a massive difference. Okay, I do keep showing this guy off, but I do feel this is a really underrated gene in the UK, and I do feel the more people get into it, the more you'll start to see some awesome combos. And if you want to see some awesome stuff done with Orange Dream, just get over either to obviously the founder of the Orange Dream, which is Ozzy, over at Ozzy Boyd's. Get over and see Ozzy's stuff. You know, just get on his Facebook, get on his Instagram, or even on his website, and just look at what the Orange Dream can do, guys. Okay, so I'm going to wrap it up for now. Like I said, it's a quick base morph, nothing too major. I'll still be doing other base morphs regarding the Orange Dreams, the more we add it into other bits and pieces, so you can see how it works. And we shall just keep pushing forward with the base morphs. Again, just start from the bottom and work your way up. Start with the single genes, make your own combinations, yeah, and it will blow it out the water. Okay, that's the way forward. Okay guys, well, I'll leave you with that, and I'll speak to you guys soon. Take care, hope you're all having fun. We've still got loads going on over here, so keep on our Instagram for daily updates and regular updates, and obviously I'll keep firing these videos across, guys, to help you guys out. Take care. I'll speak to you guys soon, and watch what you're doing.